Are you an insurance agent that's become frustrated with the system, with the process? Are you not seeing the success that you thought you hoped you needed to have in this industry? Maybe it's time to just quit. And no, I'm not saying what you think I am. I'm not saying give up on this. I'm not saying forget about the possibilities. I'm not saying walk away from something that could very much make a major impact in your life. I'm saying maybe you should just quit those things that aren't helping you reach your goals. Maybe you should just quit procrastinating and actually sit down and get to the work in front of you. Maybe you should just quit making yourself busy and confusing that activity with accomplishment. What I'm saying is this: consider the things that you need to do to provide income and then do those things. There's only a very limited amount of things that we need to focus on in this industry to actually be effective. But the problem is we find ourselves focusing on everything else. It's so much easier to follow the path of least resistance. It's more convenient to study product manuals than it is to call a prospect. It's more pleasurable to read over emails than it is to pick up the phone and talk to your prospect. Maybe it's time to just quit that activity and start focusing on accomplishment. Maybe it's time to just quit trying to reach out to an upline that's not there to help you, but there to enrich themselves through you. Maybe it's time to just quit telling yourself why you can't make this work and actually telling yourself why you can. It's an amazing thing, our brain. If you tell yourself that you will, you most likely will. If you tell yourself you won't, you most likely won't. And what you put out there into the world is what that world is going to gladly give back to you, regardless of what it is that you're asking for. Maybe it's time that you just quit dwelling on past failures and looking at them as lessons as opposed to losses, because every failure that we have brings us one step closer to success. Maybe you should just quit focusing on all of the negative, the procrastination, the bitterness that people tend to focus on, and just start focusing on the possibility, the achievement, and start thinking about how good it's going to feel once you've gotten there. So it's Monday, it's December 12th, and everything that you've done up to this point has brought you to where you are right now. And if you're not where you want to be right now, maybe it's time to just quit.